Greetings, geeks and geekerellas. It is me, I am back. So is Legends. Legends of Tomorrow. Yay! And boy did they come back with a bang. So let's just jump into it. Episode starts with John Constantine. All by his lonesome. Doing what he does best, exorcism. But this one didn't go as planned. This one, the guy, or should I say the demon, knows John and also knows of a certain time traveler. So John is like, crap. Need to go get some more info. So goes and talks to, and we jump to the end of last season where he's talking with Sarah. Then we get the whole introduction to everyone, which is funny though, because Mick, with his charming what's it called? It's not racism, it's nationalism. Or I think it's also called geo something. I forgot the technical term, but anyway, he assumes that John is Rip at first, but that's his Mick being Mick. Anywho, so he's like, well, how does this demon know you? And so they're like, okay, it's Mollusk. And they give him all the backstory, and then it's like, okay, thank you, bye-bye. Well, he said, thank you. Hits on Leo is like, bye-bye. And so Sarah's like, hell no. So the team goes with her and him, and they try to exorcise this girl. But before they do, they find out a little bit of information. Her name is Emily. Her real name, Nora Dark. Oh boy. So they got a little bit of conundrum there, but they're heroes, so they're like, no, we're gonna save her because that's what we do, and maybe down the line this could help us. Which, knock on wood, I think just may. Spoiler alert, not in this episode, but maybe in the future. Because, you know, time travel. And so they help try to exorcise Nora, and Mollusk does a little symbol thing and sends Leo, Sarah, and John back to the 60s. They're like, okay, we're going to just leave a message for them. But before they can, Mollusk starts attacking Sarah, because we find out that in the Bebo episode, because Sarah went to the spirit world for a little bit, he now has a grasp on her. So they're dealing with that. Plus they're dealing with Leo. Leo was left alone to do the message, and they capture him And we're led to believe that they think that he's crazy. But given the events later, I think she was serious when she said, "So you're a time traveler." I think she knows. Maybe. But anyway, because her immediate thought is not, "You look like an orderly and you've got a note." Not you're a criminal, not you're a patient who stole an orderly's outfit. No, she's like straight up lobotomy. But Sarah and John save him before that can happen. They figure that the only way that they have now is for Sarah to voluntarily become possessed by Mollusk and fight him and draw the symbol. And so that happens, and they do it. I'm trying to skip a lot so we don't be here all day. And so that was pretty cool. And they get back to modern time. Meanwhile, Sarah had a little chat when she was in the spirit world this second time with Nora, who, due to spirit realm timey-wimey stuff, actually is in the spirit realm too, because in modern time Mollusk is taking her over. And she tells little Nora to fight it. Because you see, the thing with Nora is you gotta go a little back. When the team found out that Nora was missing. I mean that Nora was fine, but the team was missing. John, Leo, and Sarah. They didn't know what to do, so in a panic, Mick, of all people, steps up and is like, "Okay, you do this, you do this, you do this," and you're like, and it's like, "Go, Mick, go." Which, I don't know, was just me, but I felt like before he had to go, partly because of Broadway commissions and also part because of the other half having a kid in a different country. Talking about Firestorm. Who gets a nice little nod, by the way. Gone but not forgotten. I had the feeling that Jax was being tooled to be this like second in command leader if she ever was to leave or be temporary incapacitated or something. But now it looks like they might be going for Mick, which is nice considering that their first leader started off as an assassin, so only makes sense that a second in command started off as an arsonist thief. I love this show. Anywho, so they need to get Nora away. Zari and Ray. Partly more pushing towards the possible ship of those two, which I am all for. And Ray and Zari take her to the brightest place that Ray knew. Star City! Which I thought for sure we were going to get a cameo from Wally. Because, well, Star City plus he's coming to the show soon. And so then we pick up to where I left off there, where they're in a coffee shop and Nora gets possessed by Mollusk. And it seems like they're starting to win her over and bring Nora back. partly because of Sarah in the spirit world, partly because of Ray in the real world. But then, the episode's namesake, Daddy Dark, shows up and pulls the right strings and gets her to be evil. Which some might say that makes everything that happened with Nora incredibly pointless. But I'm thinking that they're smarter than that. That's going to play into later. Because, you see, one little thing that happened in this episode was that Zari tried to touch Nora when she was possessed. And he said that she was one of the six. I'm wondering if maybe the reason why he was so eager to turn Nora over to the dark side was because Nora is one of the six. I got a feeling that the sixth are probably going to be Kuwasa, who, I won't get into it, but they had a nice little subplot with her, which may lead to her being redeemed in the future. So I have a feeling that the six are going to be Kuwasa, Nora, Amaya, whoever Earth is. Then I got a strange feeling that the other two of the six might be one or two of the legends and maybe Sharp. But that's just how it seems right now. Who knows? Maybe because Nate could turn into the Earth person. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. Wish I could go on longer. I love this show, and a lot of crap happened, but we've gone on long enough. Next week looks cool because it's the saving money bottle episode where it's Groundhog Day and the only person who knows is Zari. And also, we are going to get a couple returns next week, apparently, according to reports. So that'll be fun. And also, tomorrow is Black Lightning, because for those that keep your ear out, Flash and Arrow are taking some time off because of the Olympics, but Legends and Black Lightning aren't, so I'm still going to be doing it. But anyway, till next time, and beyond.